everyone, it's Mark from Abilities, and today I'm going to be doing a follow-up video on how the buddy button has been working out. Again, this controls the SmartDrive instead of the speed control dial that they used to have. I want to give you my honest opinion, the good and the bad, so stay tuned. Alright, so I wanted to do this follow-up video on the buddy button and how it's been working, but I just wanted to recap and just talk about Power Assist in general. As a quadriplegic, so we're going on 31 years here, Power Assist is something that's in the conversation all the time for me now. I'm really excited about new innovations and technology, and that's because I've been pushing my chair for so long, and my shoulders, you know, they're not perfect anymore, and I want to preserve them as long as possible. So having a Power Assist option that works for someone like me with limited hand function is a little bit of a, it's a gray area, and it's not the easiest yet. I hope it's improving, but when the SmartDrive came out with the speed control dial, that was a way for me to kind of say, oh, maybe I can use this Power Assist option and use it effectively. The only thing is I can't really brake my chair. So going downhill, having extra weight, all those things, those are concerns still. But my biggest concern was not being able to operate the SmartDrive, not being able to stop it, start it, all those things. So the speed control dial was a really great option. It allowed me to just kind of dial that in. So like when you're going through crowds and people suddenly stop, I can slow it, speed it up, going up hills, all those things. Those are really great attributes. And that's why I'm bummed that the speed control dial got discontinued due to the manufacturing concerns, the circuit board. So the buddy button, I did that earlier video and I wanted to talk about, kind of give you my feedback and be brutally honest, okay? Because I got a lot of comments from people that were saying this design's horrible, it's dangerous, it doesn't have the same functionality as the speed control dial. And I'll be honest, I completely agree with you. The buddy button for me works right now, but it is very scary. I use this to get up the ramp in my minivan so that I can get in because I can't really push up it anymore. So that's a huge help, right? Get in my car, get to my job, get to pick up my kids, that kind of thing. The other thing is just being able to go across long stretches of grass because I do a lot of sporting events with my kids. You go early in the morning, thick grass, it's kind of wet. I mean, impossible to push through. Just so having the Power Assist is helpful. Let's talk about the things that are a drawback. So with the buddy button, you have to, one, push it in to turn it on. You hear that beep. And then you have to hold it down to get the desired speed. So in doing that, it takes a little bit more time. So if you're trying to ramp up, and then guess what? All of a sudden, someone steps in front of you, or there's a car, you have to stop. You got to kill the assist, and you got to start over. And you can't just slow it down and speed it up real quick. It just doesn't work that way. That's what the speed control dial was really good about. Now, aside from that annoyance, one of the things that's really scary is the fact that, well, I had this mounted low because I didn't want it high because it would affect me transferring because this is not a removable hardware. So I put it low, but the problem is that this is in a place where it runs into everything. When I transfer, I put my chair at a 45-degree angle, and this button gets in the way. And if it gets in the way and gets pressed, that's how it starts the assist. So it can be a situation where you can't get to the button to turn it off, and that's how you do it, is you click it. All right, so I'm going to give you an example of where this might be dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and pretend like I'm getting something out of this filing cabinet. Go to the right, and you're going to hear the button hit, okay? So see right there, that pushed me, and I wasn't even trying to control it. So that in and itself is very scary. So picture this being next to a bed when you're transferring on a couch, in your refrigerator, anything, underneath a table at a restaurant. I've had it turn on in all kinds of situations. And my first instinct is to grab my wheels, but no, I have to get down to this button and kill it. So that's one issue. The other thing is this button is so light. So you hear that click, and that is, I said originally, that's kind of nice. So you can hear, when it's on. But if you're going up something bumpy, like say a sidewalk or a hill, this will actually turn off if you hit a bump that jiggles it too much. It's that sensitive. So picture going up a hill, and then all of a sudden your assist goes away, and you got to start over. That can be hard and difficult. Might not be very manageable for some people. So that's an issue too. So all in all, I would say this works for me right now. but it's not the desired option. I want the speed control dial back. Otherwise, I don't see the SmartDrive being like my long-term solution. You know, if I had the money, I would get a front power assist add-on. But, you know, those aren't the smallest. I like that this is a small footprint. You know, I can take it on and off, and it's small enough to where I can put it in my car or off to the side. But, you know, I just want something I can control. And without my hands, you know, that's a scary proposition for me. I refuse to use the watch anymore. So I'm using this. But, again, it's not ideal. But, you know, moving forward, I don't know the timeline of when Permobil is going to release the new SmartDrive. I hope that it's soon. I mean, I think it's worthwhile for them to do that because there's obviously a lot more innovation coming out, you know, different products. Smooth's been out for a while with Albert, but, you know, you've got the one product from Sunrise Medical, Quickie, that's an add-on. A lot of like different front scooter add-ons, powered casters. You know, Not a Wheelchair just came out, you know, a few months ago with their own Power Assist hub. Anyway, if you have any questions or you want to give your own feedback regarding your experiences with the Buddy button, please go ahead and leave those here, or you can email me. I'll try to see if I can get more information from Permobil about when they plan to release, you know, the next version of the SmartDrive. Even if it's just a release of the speed control dial, that would be nice. But yeah, leave me your comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I appreciate you joining me today. Hopefully we'll be coming out with some more videos on some of the different equipment that I use in the future. So thanks again, and keep working hard towards your independence. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.